Hi everyone, we're starting a new video series. We're going to talk about the business aspect of pretty much any business, but we're focusing on drone businesses, but I'll bet you can use this pretty much for any new business. And some of these things for a lot of business owners are going to be like, well, duh, but if you've never owned a business before and you don't know really what to do and you're brand new to this kind of thing, these videos are going to help you. And in this first one, we're going to explain how you talk to a customer, because believe it or not, there are some people that just don't know. My name is Brad, and I like to do drone videos every single week, so go ahead and click that subscribe button and the notification bell if that's something that interests you. So let's get into this. Some of you people who've been in business for a long time, that you guys might get offended by some of this video because you're like, I can't believe people would actually do that. But believe it or not, I've talked to people who are in business and they have experienced people like this. And when you first talk to your customers, you don't say, hey man, what's up? What's going on? And all that slang. You just want to be professional. Say, hi, how are you? You know, shake their hand, look them in the eye. Don't be doing, oh, hey, how are you? How are you? No, that shows that you are not confident. You want to show and exude confidence. You don't need to be overconfident, but you just want to show, look, man, I know what I'm doing. Okay. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got this. That's what you want to exude, but you don't want to talk like that. Hi, how are you? What are we doing today? Or what are the things you need done? How can I help you? If they're having a problem, if they seem frustrated, let them vent. Let them yell at you. Let them scream at you. Don't scream back. Whatever they have to say is very important to them, and they're paying you to get the results they want. They're not paying you to get the results you want. Maybe they are. Maybe they're saying, you just do you. But sometimes you get that customer that really is very specific on what they want. Do exactly what they want, because that's your customer. They are paying you. They're paying your rent. You want this. You want to. Sometimes you got to suck up a little bit. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's a very friendly conversation and it's awesome. But you want to always remain professional. Don't tell them details of your private life because they may not really care. After a while, after you've built a long relationship, then that's a different story. But in order to keep their business in the first place, you need to be professional and don't talk personal stuff. You can talk, hey, how was the game last night? You know, you do that kind of stuff. The weather's great, you know, Just make sure you talk like a professional. How I'm talking now is really good. If they express a concern, listen to that concern, repeat that concern and say, okay, here's what I can do to fix that. Sometimes you might say, well, you know, in order to do that, it's going to cost X amount of dollars more. They may go, oh, okay, thanks, we won't do that. Or they might go, cool, let's do that. You just made extra money. The biggest thing is what you don't do. You do not come in with some kind of, you know, like this. I might even have to make some video of me being swagger and stupid, but I don't want to, because, you know, that's not me. So if you're talking like slang, you don't want to talk a lot of slang. You just want to enunciate, speak clearly. Look them in the eye is the big thing, and talk to them. You just want to make sure that they realize you are the professional. Even if you don't know a damn thing about what you're doing, you don't let them know that. I used to be like that in a previous business. That's another story. But that's what I learned. I learned that you can fake it, but you better have some skills in order to make it. You can't just be a first-time pilot and say, oh yeah, I can do that. I can fly right between those two wires. Good luck. Basically, what I'm trying to say is present yourself as professional. Don't use a lot of slang. Try to be clear and concise on what you want to do. Be conversational. You don't want to be a robot. You know, don't be okay, yes. That's not good either. Relax. Be natural. I know that the first time you talk to people, it's going to be nerve-wracking. You're probably going to screw it up. Don't even think it. Don't think that the first job you do is going to be perfect. If it is, awesome, you did a great job. But don't be surprised if it tanks because you don't know what you're doing because it's the first time you've done it. I'm hoping that this video here will assist you in moving forward faster so you don't make all the mistakes that I made when I was younger and I thought I knew everything and I screwed up my businesses. This is not my first business. I've had multiple businesses. I was actually a successful computer programmer for over 15 years. And I was a consultant, so I had to go out and get customers and I had to talk to them. And that's what you have to do. You have to talk to them and you have to talk professional to them. Once they become a long-term client, I had clients for 5, 10, 15 years. At the entire time I was a computer programmer consultant, I had one client that was with me until the end. Then they were bought out by another company, and that relationship was gone. So they brought in their own people. So if you guys have something else to say, something that's a better tip than what I've got, feel free to leave that in the comments below, because we're here to help everybody, right? If you like the video, please click the like button. If you'd like to share this with someone who you think would benefit from this, please share it with them and help them get their business off the ground a little faster. Of course, if you're flying drones, fly safe, and bye!